Obama war on police. This president lit the fuse on top of the anti-police powder keg years and years ago. But only today is the explosion on law enforcement causing damage. And it is incredible if you think about it. Here is the commander-in-chief lying, instigating, twisting the truth, cherry-picking facts, infusing his own bias into open criminal investigations, on and on and on. He's fueling anti-police sentiment, watching the violence unfold, and then Obama trots up to the microphone and condemns the bloodshed, but he does not condemn the hoodlums causing the violence. Why? Because he's one of them. And this phony open letter written by one of his minions, signed by Obama, now glorifying law enforcement, is an insult to our men and women from coast to coast who wear a badge.
It's been a challenging couple of weeks.
Stop
the shootings in Minnesota. And
the reason it's been a challenging couple of weeks is because of this man's rhetoric. I look at him and I see a 3-year-old kid with ice cream all over his face. And the parent comes up to the child and says, "Did you eat the ice cream?" And he says, "No." That's who our president is right now. Roll tape.
Baton Rouge, the protests.
Stop
the
tape.
target.
He loves the protests. He is cheering on the protesters because he's one of them. He's only a few years removed from them. Let's face it. He is, in his DNA, a community organizer. And community organizers don't really organize anything. They destroy things. They attack things. That's their job. And that's who we elected president. That's the guy in the White House for the last 7.5 years. Roll tape.
And murder of police officers in Dallas.
Stop tape. Do you see a smirk on his face? I do. He's talking about the murders of 8 police officers, 5 in Dallas and 3 in Louisiana, with a smirk on his face. This is the man who comes out and says now he supports law enforcement? Roll tape.
It's left all of us struggling to make sense of things at times. And I know that for many, it can feel like the deepest fault lines of our democracy have suddenly been exposed and even widened.
Stop it. There's nothing wrong with our democracy. There are no fault lines within our democracy. The fault lines exist with this guy. Divide, distract, destroy. Divide, distract, destroy. Over and over again. That's what Obama has been doing. Why? Because he is trying to impose his ideology on us. And in the war on police, if he makes unrest in the social order, that is law enforcement, if he creates chaos, if he creates distraction, he and his government can ride to the rescue and impose more government, more heavy hand of his left-leaning ideals on us all. Roll tape.
But the America I know, the America I saw this week, is just not as divided as some folks try to insist.
Stop the tape. It is amazing to me that the mainstream media and 54% of Americans are letting him get away with that stuff. I say 54% because his approval rating, believe it or not, is at 54%. 70% of Americans believe the country's going in the wrong direction. 54% approve of what Barack Obama is doing. This man is saying that he has nothing to do with the division in this country when the last 7.5 years, that's all he has done, is divided us. In this case, regarding law enforcement and the so-called problems with the justice system, but he's divided us by race, he's divided us by income, he's divided us by religion, he's divided us by height. He's divided us on all aspects, in any way he can. He is the great divider-in-chief. So let history show that the 44th president openly, verbally attacked police in our country. And some people responded by physically attacking and sometimes killing cops. And let it show that Obama did so for one simple yet nefarious reason. He is providing a distraction and cover for imposing his radical, anti-American ideology on American society.